Okay, so I think I'm gonna go with 340. Just because 355 seems to be a bit dark for me, so we'll see.
Hi guys, it's Ker-Leen. I'm back home now and I'm ready to test out this Maybelline Fit Me Stick Foundation for you guys. Like I said, I got the color 340 Cappuccino, and this is what the packaging looks like. It just comes with this little clear and black plastic top. The packaging of this looks like a concealer would or another stick foundation would, and you would just roll up the product to apply it. As you can see, it's not that much product, but I only paid $6.94 for it, so you get what you pay for. In the center of this product, I'll insert a clip here so that you can see, it has a little white core, and that's supposed to be the anti-shine core. So I have pretty normal skin. Sometimes it can be dry, and when I do get oily, I usually get oily in my T-zone area if I get oily at all. Alright, so I'm just going to roll this back down, and then I'm going to begin by drawing some warrior marks on my face. So I'm just going to do both sides, 3 marks on this side and 3 on this side, on my nose, and a couple marks on my forehead, and then a couple under my eye area. So we're going to try this e.l.f. powder brush today. It's just a really flat, dense brush that I like to use for my foundations on the right side of my face. And then I'm going to use my fingers for the left side of my face. So it does take a while to blend out with a brush just to get that flawless finish. So this brush may not be the best brush to use with this foundation because it's taking a while. Especially if you're on the go, and typically stick foundations are supposed to be for when you're on the go. You just swipe, blend, and go. So this brush may not be the best brush. I'm using a smaller mirror so I can really see what I'm doing. And so far the finish of this foundation is very beautiful. It is matte on my skin. Like I said, I have normal to dry skin. It feels very light, like I have absolutely nothing on my face. So that's a plus. So let's go ahead and blend the other side out. Yeah, this is much easier with your fingers. So fingers are going to be the way to go with this foundation. So I do have hyperpigmentation on the sides of my cheeks, and I also have dark under eye circles, and it seems to be covering those up very nicely. So far I'm really liking this. I love the way this looks. It's gorgeous. It's like my face is glowing. The color match is perfect. So if you're like an NW 43 to 45, Cappuccino would probably work for you. But yeah, so now we're going to test and see if this is buildable. So I'm going to add a little bit more in the areas where I need it. Okay guys, so I'm back. I've applied some eye makeup, I've applied some blush, and I've applied a lipstick and a lip gloss. No concealer under my eyes or anything because I really want to test out this foundation and see how it works. Right off the bat, I will say that this foundation is very transferable because I had it all over my hands and it got over everything. So if you're going to be handling this foundation, I would definitely recommend having some wipes after you use it to make sure that your fingers don't transfer foundation anywhere else. So it is 4:32 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Not sure if you guys can see that. But I'm about to go about the rest of my day and put this foundation to the test, and I'll be back with updates and my final review. I'm also going to show you what this foundation looks like outside as well, so stay tuned.
So this is what the foundation looks like with natural lighting.
Hey guys, I'm back and it's been about 4 hours since I've last applied the Maybelline Fit Me Stick Foundation. It's now 8:34, and so far I think this foundation has held up pretty well. I mean, it's been 4 hours. I didn't apply primer, I didn't set this foundation with powder, and I did not set it with a setting spray. I haven't touched it up since I've applied it. So far, around my cheek area, my forehead and my chin, the foundation has held up very, very well. It has worn away around my eyes and around my mouth. Now, I expected it to wear away around my mouth because I've eaten and I've drank since then, but I'm not really sure why it wore away around my eyes. I didn't rub my eyes or anything. So if you have under eye circles that you'd like to cover, this foundation is not enough to cover it. You will definitely need an under eye concealer for that. I'll be back to give you guys my final review, pros and cons, for this foundation in about another 4 hours. Hey guys, I'm back and it is the end of the night. I'm actually back a little bit earlier than I said I was going to be back because I'm tired and I'm ready to call it a night. But it is 11:24 at the moment. This foundation is a very light foundation. You definitely can build it up to about a medium coverage. If you have lots of acne scarring or you have lots of acne, pimples, I definitely do not recommend this foundation for you because it's so light. This foundation is probably best for people with normal combination skin. If you have super dry skin or super oily skin, stay away from this foundation because either way it's not going to make you look good. If you have normal combination skin, you can work with it. If you have oily skin, I would definitely recommend priming it and setting it, and possibly a setting spray. For me, the pros were that it felt really, really light. It's like I have nothing on my skin. This is also very portable. You just snap the top on, pop it in your purse. It's not heavy, so you can just throw it in your bag and you're good to go. It evened out my skin tone so beautifully, and even now, almost 8 hours later, my skin looks pretty even for the most part. Another pro is that this is very affordable. If you purchase it at Walmart or Target, you're probably going to spend around $6.94 to 97 to 99 cents, something like that. Another pro is that this foundation does not oxidize. It looks exactly the same as when I first applied it, which was a major plus for me. Some cons with this product: there is not a great color selection. So if you're like in between undertones or in between shades, you probably don't want to invest in this because you probably won't find a perfect color match. Another con is that this product starts to wear off around the 4-hour mark. Another con is that you do not get a lot with this product. Very, very small amount, and considering how much you have to apply, you're probably going to run out of this really, really quickly. I really like this product and I will definitely be using this frequently, and I will probably repurchase. I love the way it feels on my skin because I do have normal skin. Sometimes I'm dry, sometimes I can get oily, but for the most part I have normal skin and I love the way it looks. I have not touched up not one time today and I don't feel oily. I hope you guys enjoyed this first impressions video. Let me know what foundations you want me to try out next because I had a lot of fun doing this. Alright guys, bye!